Okay guys, so I'm making color palettes, just working out some colors that I like. I'm in a slump right now. I really am. And I'm supposed to be doing a daily challenge, and I've kind of fallen off of the challenge. Even though I gave myself prompts. This paint is not in good condition. I love that together. I kind of like those two together. This is pale violet, this is pale olive. These are acrylic paints, Winsor Newton, Galleria, acrylic paints. Let me put some pale. Yeah. As I was saying, I just feel like creating palettes for myself now, and limited color palettes, because I want to draw, but then it's always what color what colors do I use? Well, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, and I know art isn't logical, and I know art isn't science. You know, art is inherently intuitive. Being an artist is intuitive. So but I'm the type of person also, because I am an intuitive person, but I'm still learning a lot, and I need a formula. I need a formula to start me off, to give me confidence. Yeah, that's what I need. I need a formula to start me off, to give me confidence, and then along the way, I will remix it to my liking. But I'm definitely realizing that I am the type of person that needs a formula. I need instructions. I need to be taught how to do things the right way, so that I can then do it my way. If that makes any sense at all to anyone. All right. So I know that pale violet and pale olive are two of my favorite colors in my acrylic paints, and also Prussian blue. I love me a Prussian blue. Let me go get that. I can't find my Prussian blue, but this powder blue is another one of my favorites. Alright, so I'm just going to go swatch this powder blue right now, because I can't find my Prussian blue acrylic paint. I don't know what happened. Maybe I ran out. So this is powder blue. I love those together. I love that. But it needs a dark. Green gold also is a fave of mine. That's a fave of mine, but I don't think it goes well with what I'm trying to do right now. I found a Prussian blue in another medium. Okay, I found Prussian blue in my acrylic wash. So that's just as good as acrylic paint. Actually better, because I like the matte finish of acrylic wash. Yeah. See how that's so nice? next to these colors. I like this. Yes. I'm trying to create limited color palettes for myself, between 3 to 5 colors. That's it. 3, 4, or 5. Boom. And that's how I'm going to work. That's how I'm going to try to work from now on. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. What else are some of my faves? But I feel like these right here are good together. This, and this, and the dark Prussian blue. Hold on, guys. I need to change my battery. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I picked out these markers. I'm just trying to look at the other mediums that I have and kind of align these colors. And for pale violet to match in terms of marker, I have this. This is Tombow 603, which is not quite a violet. Then I have this Faber-Castell Aqua Marker Lavender Dark, which is not quite the pale violet either. Let me see. I think I have one more other option in marker. Let's see. Oh, this aligns more with the pale powder blue. Marker. Let's see how dark this one. This aligns with the Prussian blue. This is a Tombow 565. Let's check out the green, the light green. Well, this could work as well. This is a Tombow 243. And I like that. I kind of like, let's see how these work together. Yeah. With this dark color here. I like that. Because this is like a light, mid, and dark. Light, mid, and dark. It's not too mid, but it works. These are good colors together. Let's see. What's that other color that I like? No, that's not it. This one. It's like a chartreuse type color. Oh, it's 076. Yeah. The Tombow 076. Yeah. That's kind of like the green gold. Let's see what the 026 is like. This is 026. This one is 076, and this one is 026. I'm liking the 026 a lot better with this combo here. And I like this because I have paints this color, I have pencils these colors, and I have crayons these colors. So this is going to be one right here for me. This is, I'll put that one back. This is what this is. I really like this blue. 553, that is a nice one. If anybody liked that, that's what that is. 553. All right, we're we'll continue on with figuring out palettes. What I'm using are these kind of swatch sheets that I had made a while ago. So these are my favorite acrylic paint colors. As you can see, there's the Prussian and phthalo blue. The green gold is definitely up there for me. The pale terracotta. Love this color right here. Love this. Anyway, so I'm working from this swatch sheet, as well as other swatch sheets that I've made in the past. And just like, these are my favorite Tombow brush pens that I made. So I'm just working from these sheets, and I'm going to be making other sheets, or maybe I should make cards with palette, with color swatches, and you know, the name of the marker or pencil or whatever it is, the name of the medium, so I can refer back to it. So that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. And so maybe I'll speed it up or not, I don't know, but I have the camera on. Alright, so this is one palette for now. This is what how we're gonna do that. Okay, but this, the acrylic paint, I don't have to write the names because I know the names of acrylic paint. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the next colors that I'm interested in. Okay guys, I forgot to turn on the camera, but I remembered. I got sucked into watching the view and I forgot to turn on the camera. Okay, so I muted that. This is Neocolor 2 and Beige. And then this is Neocolor 2 Salmon Pink. This is Opera Red in acrylic gouache. This is a Turner acrylic gouache. I got that. And I want a dark, I feel like a black, just like an ivory black would go good with this. So we're just gonna, I'm just going to do a random, is this black? Is this even black? Let me just, that marker is not nice and saturated. Okay, this is better. I'm wondering if it could be like a black or like a dark indigo. A dark indigo pencil. That would really be nice. Here we go. Or Prussian blue. Dark indigo. I'm just going to put Tombow here. It's black. It's N15. This is a polychromo, I think. Indigo. Dark indigo. Let me, before I wait, yeah. Dark indigo. Dark indigo. Polychromo. Okay, so like that, but let me look at another blue just on the side here. Is this Prussian? Yeah, this is Prussian blue in a luminance pencil. Let's see. No, This is ultramarine. Is this Hello Blue Reddish? That is a weird color name. You see that? Hello Blue Reddish. Number 151 in polychroma. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna leave the blues alone. Don't like those. And stick with the dark, like the black and the dark indigo. I like that. Let me see. Let me wet this, because you always want to wet nail color too. I like that. I like this combo. Yeah. And the dark indigo, that's not it. Polychromo is not water soluble, because I kind of want to mix, you know, I love my water soluble materials, but also I kind of want to mix that up. So in terms of material, you know, laying down layers and being mindful of the water soluble materials versus the non water soluble materials. But I like this color combination, and the black and the dark indigo can be interchangeable, but I'm really leaning towards more of the dark indigo, to be honest with you. So we have a little palette here. So this is the second one, and I'm gonna make little cards, like I said. So this is the second one, and then so we're gonna move on to the third set of colors that I've been interested in. after that, you know, I was having a little swatch fest here and was coming up with other colors, just swatching colors, different mediums. On here, there's gouache, there's watercolor, there's pastel, oil pastels. So then I was saying, you know, it doesn't really matter the medium for me because the colors are the same across different mediums, right? So, you know, it doesn't really matter the medium. It just, for me, it's about the color, and I can work out the medium myself in that moment, because I could be in a mood for gouache, I could be in a mood for watercolor, I could be in the mood to use my neo colors, you know, and all of these colors span across mediums anyway. So it's really about the colors, and not, because I realized I was like, I started over here, I was writing down what it was, the tombow and this and that and neo color, and that part doesn't really matter. What matters to me is the color. So anyway, I made some more of these cards based upon my little swatch fest here, and yeah, and this page here. Alright, so this I feel like having that as a background takes away from the swatch. So I have this one, and I really like that. I used all of my neo arts right here. I only have about 9 neo arts, and these were all it. And so that's one of them. This palette I absolutely adore, and I really love this chrome yellow oil pastel. Oh, this one I adore as well. I love this so much. And I wrote this down because, you know, this is a red and white acrylic paint mixed. Acrylic paint, oil pastel, and the dark green. And then this one. So this one is just 3. This is a Prussian blue. It's super dark. You know, the watercolor marker. But I put these alternatives on the back. Prussian blue. You know, I love my Prussian blue. Neo color. And the dark indigo pencil that I have as alternatives on the back. So these are the palettes all together that I have created so far. And yeah, there you have it. Now, so I put these palettes to use, and let me show you some tests that I did yesterday with this palette. Like for instance, this palette right here, I did this, right, using this. And no, that's not it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. That is not it here. This is it. And that was very similar. This is using this palette. Let me get the fluorescent out so it doesn't take away. So I liked it. It's gonna take me some getting used to, because when I draw, typically I think about colors realistically. Even though I don't draw realistically, I think about the colors realistically, and I don't want to do that anymore. I am an expressive illustrator, an expressive painter. I'm an expressive artist, period. And so my colors, I feel like, should reflect that. So it's going to take some getting used to not thinking about the colors in a realistic way. So here we go with that. All right, I gotta change my battery. Okay, so yeah, that is the whole reasoning behind this color exploration for me. Okay, so this, I was inspired because this color palette was inspired by an artist that I came across on Instagram, and her name is Michelle Ding. She is Asian, and she has a YouTube channel, but it's all, I want to say, in Chinese. I'm really not sure what country she's from, but I love her art. I love it. And I love, because she inspired me to choose color palettes, because she works in limited color palettes, and I just love the colors that she chooses. So this whole color exploration was inspired by me seeing her art. So anyway, this is the palette that I used for that one. And then I think what happened here was, then I went on this side of the page, used the light and dark greens with the red, and then threw in like that chrome yellow that I like so much. So I don't have this palette on a card, but I was just playing around with the colors based upon this. So again, really expressive. I used one of her drawings as reference just to see how I liked using these colors together, and I like them. So it's just a matter of creating the art in my way, having this new way of looking at color. Oh yeah, I showed you guys that. Yeah, so again, I don't know, I hope this was helpful to someone. It's definitely helpful for me, just sharing and taking you guys along, this journey of exploration, of art, of color, and just finding my way here, basically. All right, so that is the end of this video. I hope that it helped you, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on the video, engaging in any way that you feel called to. And for my regular subscribers, thank you for being here as always, and I will see everyone in the next video. Take care. Bye.